Good God, better late than fucking never. Let's see what y'all my been talking about. This nigga say hi. Hi. Now you can see who be later. Yeah, right. I'm always the one that's late. We both know that that's true, huh? Okay, if that's what you say. Ah man, I gotta I still gotta work tonight too, y'all. But we gonna get it in real quick because it have been too many days of me not getting it in. Let me grab my man, I got all kind of shit going on. Hold on. Hold up. Which way? I ain't even in the goddamn chair all the way. What up? Oh, this shit is booming. Hey, I just ran in here to start this shit too. Hold up. Let me adjust this music a little bit. Boom. I gotta get some different music too. Can't be the let's do this. We ain't getting no money from this shit anyway. What up, Ja? Ah, they finally got Diddy, huh? Convenient that they got that nigga Diddy at the same time they rolled out the new one world religion. That's crazy. Crazy. But fuck them niggas. We finna there we go. We finna light this shit up. And then we gon' I gotta get my phone, huh? Then we gotta go into the garden too. There we go. That sound better. Then we gotta go into the garden, which looks like a total shit show because of how much I've been working, man. Ooh, this shit look bad too, y'all. It look bad. We gotta do some defoliating. We gotta do a whole lot of. Man, I've been seeing let's see. Been seeing Black G going live. I ain't really been able to catch that shit like I usually used to. Of course he did. Anybody that's down with 50 is safe. Everybody else is in trouble. Those Pac-Mans is cool. I'm about to pop some of them myself. Actually, I'm about to go back through some more of my shit. I liked it them. Lemon terps for sure. At least the ones I had. What's up, bud? Doing all the fucking housework on Sundays. We see you there though. We see you there. Ja, I'm glad everything good with you. I already said what up to D Mike and a few people that here. Righteous, fuck you. Nah, what's up though, bro? Soon as I grab this phone, actually, I probably need to go do that now. I'm gonna go grab this phone and check in so we can get to this garden so we can do what we gotta do. Give me 1 second. I ain't got no co-host, so it ain't you know what I'm saying? Here got the phone right here. I'm already tripping. My bad, I caught right into the mic too. Yeah, I'm all discombobulated because I'm getting ready to go to work here in a minute. Hold on. So I'm trying to get this shit in and I'm trying to get high too. Yeah, baby. Yeah, peep those images I sent, Django. Oh, you just out here imaging for everybody. You out here imaging for everybody, huh? Okay. Yeah, you pretty good with this shit. I will say. Now, if I get this right, I should have some fucking headphones, but I ain't finna jump on stage yet. We gonna hit this a couple more times before I go in there, cause this is actually. There we go. This is actually my before work joint. I'm lying. I might smoke one more. What up, D line? I might smoke one more. Shit, this is currently unnamed, but I do like it after set for a minute. I liked it before. Sending stuff out randomly. That's what's up. You got some talent doing some shit for sure. I got you. Hey, we don't want you to waste that subscription, so I definitely will. I don't want you to waste it. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that you do not waste that subscription. Let's see if we can get this going real quick. What up? Cloudy days. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to plug up this, okay, there we go. All right. Uh, let's do this. I still see you. Okay. All right. Shut up, righteous. Can y'all hear me? I'm tired of this dude. This dude here be talking mad shit. Shut your fucking pie hole, man. Here the goddamn plants. We'll start with, I don't know if this is a good thing. Hey man, first and foremost, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Cause I got some headphones in. And it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if y'all told me if y'all can hear me or not. All right, all right. I'm gonna keep talking. All right, on D. Thank you, D. Mike. God damn it. Fuck. You cats in here? Did I? Okay, this is the solo layout. Cool. All right. You turn off this goddamn fan. Get this shit cracking. Right here is the St. Louis Ribs, right? All this, I gotta look, but I think this is in like week 4-ish. So we got St. Louis Ribs right here. That's the whole. Let's lean this bitch over, lean it out a little bit. That's how I look. And we have definitely let undercarriages all the way go on this shit. Undercarriage work is non-existent. Um, let's see what we saying. Yeah, I need right on cloudy days. Right on, right on. Okay, it's a little bit delayed scene. Then right here is the strawberry cough. Strawberry cough times sour diesel. This shit smell diesely. Look like it's gonna be old school. We'll see once I get it under the light. I mean, you can see it ain't even fucking under the light, but we'll move it under the light. So that's the sour diesel times strawberry cough. We got an outlier, a hanger outer. Let's come around here. All right, guys. Guess what? I don't know what the fuck this is. I gotta water some of this shit in a minute anyway. Whatever it is, smell pretty good. I do like the structure. Kind of look like I might like how them buds setting up. We'll see, but yeah, that's the one I label question mark. Hey, and I still got the ugly duckling kicking around. That's a Mac, a very ugly duckling-ish Mac. Hey man, and look, I told y'all, true to form, man, I did no undercarriage work. I'm gonna try to get in here tomorrow morning maybe. I gotta knock off all that. Look at all that stupid shit down there. Look at that motherfucker down there. I gotta really get in here. I gotta take from there all the way down. All that shit is gone when I come in here. That's a Mac too, by the way. This is a Mac. That motherfucker's a Mac. And hey guys, I think that's a Mac too. Cause I got that labeled as question mark number 2. So, but if you look at that and you look at that, and they pretty much look like the same thing. Pretty much. Give or take. Let me see what this comment here says. Hey, what up, sci-fi? Alright, so yeah, that looks to be a Mac. That's a ugly duckling ass Mac. I don't know what that is. Ooh, that's leaning too. I need to do something about that. That right there is a wasted donut. Wasted donut, that whole back row. Um, that's actually the cut that I don't really care for like that. That's the number one cut. It was cool, but I don't care for it like that. Okay, then we got the Mac right here. The Mac right here. That right there is a Blue Magic Times strawberry frosted donut. I can't remember if I named that or not. I gotta go back and look. I'm not sure, but that's one right there. I kind of like how that motherfucker look. This right here is an Arnold Drummond number 3. Is that number 3? Yeah, number 3. That's number 3 right there. This right here is a banana beignet. Already lean. I gotta do something about all this. Let's see if I can show y'all this whole plant. Look at this leaning all the way over here. Okay, there's the whole plant. But watch this. Boop! It just leaned back over. So we gotta get in there and fix that. We gotta get in there and fix that right now. That Mac smell like pretty much like onions still. Not so much. It's got more of an old school 70. I call that a 70s smell. Like that sour diesel times strawberry cough got like an older smell too. Those two tend smell kind of fruity though, which is weird because it smells different than this one. That little weird motherfucker. Let me take that normal. There we go. That weird motherfucker. But yeah, this is a banana beignet. All of this is a banana beignet times cherry Garcia, which we're gonna have to get in here and look at that shit. We gotta get in here and actually put some of this up because them buds heavy. You can get a good look at that over there. I do like that banana beignet times cherry Garcia though. Ugh, look at that. I really gotta get in there. I might do something to that. I might do something to that on stream. I don't know if I can take that. Actually, yeah, I am gonna do something to that right now. Hold on, I'm gonna sit y'all down for a second. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all, man, when I show y'all this, y'all gonna be like, Chosen, this don't make no more. Look at this shit. That's the plant. Good God. But we can let y'all see some of the innards before I pin her up. Look at that shit though. That's how people have shit. This shit right here, it's how people have shit that break off. So I'm about to pin up that whole thing. Even if that did broke off, it'd still be a nice ass plant. It's like a lot left. Look at that shit. Hold on, let me grab a steak real quick. See, now that I got a headphone, I can still fucking talk while I am moving around, which is good. I'm gonna get to that comment in a minute. I got one, I just can't see it. So let me pin up a couple branches because this bitch finna look like it was staked, burnt at the stake. Damn near. Okay, let's do this. That one. Hey y'all, I need some taller stakes. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought when I was growing these plants in the beginning, like when I first started using bigger plants, I thought that 4-foot stakes was gonna be cool. But hey man, they are actually not. Don't want, nah. Let's put that like right here. Open this plant up a little bit. I know Righteous probably out there talking shit. I'm gonna see in a minute though. This a hard bitch to contain too. I'm gonna show y'all. I use zip ties and shit when I be I use zip ties. This plant got like a sour ass smell. No lie. Let's see here, man. I don't even know where to begin with this big bitch. I swear. Hold on, y'all. I'm still trying to plot this shit out. I do see the comments in the corner though. It's just a lot going on with this bitch. I'm gonna need about 5 steaks in this motherfucker, bro. That's why you should trellis your plants. Exactly why you should trellis your plant. Yeah, I know. I told you. I'm gonna show y'all in the You right, righteous. The very next one that I do, in this next tent is gonna have a net. But typically, I don't even like trellis nets like that. But it'll have one just because I kind of my hands be kind of tired with shit at this point. But a net do is sounding good right now at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But after I get through staking this bitch up, we'll see. I need one more. Yeah, we got like 5 steaks in this motherfucker. But y'all might be like, damn, nigga, that actually ended up kind of working out. Hey, it's crazy too, cause these motherfuckers still like leaning, even with the steaks. Give me a second. I'm almost done finagling. We still gonna have some scragglers, some outliers, but it'll be pretty much caged up for the most part. All right, that's what ended up happening. So we ended up with 4 steaks, which actually ended up even this one right here. Let's do that like that. Yeah, there we go. So it looked a lot better than it did. Now eventually, cause I'm gonna show y'all this plant and how it look further along the flower in like week 8 in a minute. But since I got that bitch out, let's dig back in here. This is a Mac, a little bitty Mac too. There on my hand. Boop. That motherfucker little. Look at that shit there. I need to get all them leaves off. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Look at that shit. But this plant has been growing the same amount of veg time as the plants in the other tent in week 8. That's why I kind of hate running Mac. Is this a Mac? Yeah, it smells like a Mac. But this one's a little bit bigger Mac. I can still pick it up. The rest of these plants I can't even pick up with my hand. Try to get it a little closer. That's how we're looking at about week 4. Move this and see if we can get back there, get all the way up in here. These all are half-gallon pots back here too. When you're doing right, this strawberry frosted donut times donut wasted. When you do it right, you'll get the rails kind of early now. We early off. Damn, this bitch leaning. Look at this motherfucker back here leaning already up against this other one. So let's do this. Hold on. God damn, y'all, this is terrible. All right, let's do this. We lean up against the back wall. There we go. Yeah, we leaning up against the back wall. This whole plant, a little bit I know, was leaning on this plant, but now this plant right here is leaning forward. All right, let's do that. And then let's take this motherfucker, cause hey y'all, these got some really big buds. Oh, to be on such small plants. Like if we just look at that shit down there, how it's all bent up and shit. Cause again, it's in a half-gallon pot, and then you come all the way up. Let's take this big leaf off. Okay, there we go right there with get another good shot of this. Boom, there we go. Light doing weird shit. Boom. Yeah, we starting to get some frost rails on there, but I think this one got it beat for sure. Look like that might be the frostiest thing in the tent. This St. Louis ribs is coming in hot. They got the kind of process on everything. Now you can't really see it. All right. Yeah, I got to get in there and do a lot of work. Whole lot of work, guys. I promise. I make my promise to y'all that next time when we come back, this shit's gonna look completely different. Because hey, it has to. Look at that. I had to sit that on something. All those, you could tell the max, because all three max is sitting on fucking something. Hold on. Give me one more second. I'm going to put everything in place. And then I'll take y'all to the week 18. What the fuck is going on? Okay, boom. Let's try to scoot this up a little bit. We're trying to get everything in here proper until we can get this shit set up in a fashion. 5x5, sci-fi. 5x5, sci-fi. That's all the upcoming shit. I'm gonna put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Them the 4 that's gonna going up, and the 4x4. Them the 4 that's gonna go in the 4x4 that's gonna get squad. God damn, y'all, this plan is ridiculous. If I showed y'all how I had to get back in here with this wide bitch. Ah man. Alright, let's spin her that way. Spin her that way. Let's take this and put this that way. Why the fuck is that still? Okay, I'm gonna have to put one more stake. I'm gonna do that right now. Still need one more. And once I get that one stake done, I'm trying to cheat, y'all, because I told y'all I'm getting ready to go to work so in a few. So I'm trying to do both. Give a little bit of review and do a little bit of guard maintenance. And hey, guess what? This shit's not going exactly how I wanted to. Sheesh. This fucking plan is all over the goddamn place, y'all. Definitely get a net if you with this variety. Good God. I did good though. Yeah. Who talking shit? I know somebody talking shit. Yeah, it's a 5x5 and we got it back in there. I apologize. Wasn't nobody talking shit. We got it back in there. I showed y'all all this little shit, all these little cups. Once that tent is to week, well, not all of them, but damn sure most of them. Once that other tent that we just showed empties, all these will be going in. And now this the other tent. This the look at this. This the tent that I have just neglected terribly. This is week 8. So all right, this plant right here. That's just every fucking where over here, right? This same plant. That is this plant right here. That's the banana beignet. That's the banana beignet times Cherry Garcia. Pretty sticky. The smell is like almost like a sour banana. You know, trying to find all that. Okay, there go a pretty good size cola. It was pretty even. Even the lowers were cool on this particular plant. Then you got this, that mess right there, that mess right there. All of this is Mr. Big Stuff Tops Cherry Garcia, dog. This shit is, these are some doinkers, no lie. Look at this shit. So this in week 8. It look like it might go 9.5 though. Cause I got an awful lot of white hairs on this shit for it to be week 8. No lie. Hey, look at this weird shit. I think it was so hot in here. Now that's one hell of a foxtail. Let's look. It started there and said, "Oh, I need more." Look, 2 little buds up there too. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, this motherfucker's chunky though. Hella chunky. I should have got in there and defoliated, but it looked like it's doing it for me. Then right here, shit. Right here we got a these pretty chunky buds too. This is the Blue Magic Time Strawberry Frosted Donut 0 Fino. All of the buds are about that same size, right? As you can see. This plant is cool when you top it, because I did top it. Let's get this one out of here. Boom. Like, look at all of them. They all like the same. Everything the same size on this plant for real. Definitely will trellis this next time I grow it. This got that high octane structure, but the buds are big on it, so it lean over a lot. So I just been kind of caging this shit up, because really, I should have came in here and if not trellis it, I should have staked this shit up a lot better than I did, but I didn't, because time kind of just got away from me. It don't look bad though. This look like it's in week 8 for sure. So let's prop this shit back up there. Boom. Prop you like that. Oh, and these are like, you can see how this plan go. Like if we chase this bottom one right here, that's the bottom. If we trace it all the way up top, that bottom one, this bottom stem right here, if we go all the way up, now I'm gonna show y'all something that's crazy. Still on it, still on it, still on it, still on it, still on it. That's this bud right here. That's the bottom bud, y'all. That's the bottom fucking bud that's stretched all the way up from the bottom of the plant. And it's just as equal as all the other fucking buds of the plant. Like all this bud, this plant got really even buds. Let's tuck you back up in there. Tuck that up in there like that. That plant got really even buds, man. For real. She's right. You know it is live with Gordon Zion. And then this ethos shit right here. You know, ethos always have big shit. This is Sweet OG. Sweet OG times blueberry muffin. This plant was big as fuck too. Look at that shit. Y'all know ethos shit get big though. That shit look like it's in about week 8 though. For real. Yeah, trellis would be cool. We'll prop that one up like that, and then we'll take this one, bring it back up through here, put it like that, lay that motherfucker up there like that, and let's try to finish this shit show. Like, look at this shit. That steak just did nothing. If you this particular cross again, this grows some big ass buds too. Anything that I cross with that Cherry Garcia got big ass buds, but it's not super duper strong though. Look at this shit. It's just, I gave up. I tapped out. They decent size, but the thing about it is, like, look, this the same plant. Everything is like, I guess because everything started out even, all them buds are like even size, and this is the whole fucking plant. Like everything is even like that. Like that's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean that little bitty motherfucker up, but look, it's the same size. 5, lean this over. That's the fucking, like everything's the same fucking size. If I go, oh, let's grab, okay, get you back over here. Like, look, everything is the same size on this bitch. It's just poor gardening on my point, because if this was in a trellis net, it would probably look beautiful because, hey, everything is the same fucking size. So I'm sure it won't be at the end of the day, because this shit's horrible and I need to get in there and stake it up. But I have given up, guys. I'm just trying to, let's lean this up here. I'm just trying to have everything make it. Fucking another week and a half, dog, please. Another week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But this shit, of course, they just getting water. But this shit's kind of crazy. Like I said, it got away from me. It looked like it's gonna be a decent harvest. Would have been better had I trellised this shit like Righteous has suggested. Would have been better. Yeah, I guess. I don't even know. Ethos ain't named that shit. That's just what it was in that multi-pass. And I grew it. It look cool. Smell alright. It's different. For sure. I just popped a couple packs of shit. I did end up popping that peanut butter breath. I forgot peanut butter breath something. I was interested in the peanut butter breath part. And then I got clones of this, even though I don't know what it is. And we got clones of the strawberry cough time sour diesel. So I feel like feel like we got some different shit to look at. Um, I'm probably gonna go back through and grow through some of my old shit. Some more of them barbecue rib crosses because I could see a smell definitely the Sunday driver uh in this plant. So we'll have to see because this is I-70 times barbecue ribs, which is Lamosa times Sunday driver, which same Lamosa from Black G, but Sunday driver from somebody else completely different, old ass cut of Sunday driver. Um, Lamosa times Sunday driver, which made the barbecue ribs times the I-70, which is cereal milk, which I got from Copycat. Actually, and to be honest, it actually was cereal milk times true chocolate, I believe. I gotta go back and look in the Rolodex. But the cut I used was like all it was fucking all cereal milk tasting, right? So it ended up that's what that ended up being. But last time I grew that, and this is what I be saying, that's why I was shocked that Pip said what he said about toasted ravioli. Because from my experience, man, that Sunday driver that I used, that shit translated it over heavy into what I was doing. Very heavy. Hold on now, I gotta finish. I'm gonna set y'all down. I gotta go get a lighter. Cause we gonna finish this joint, right? We gonna finish this joint. And then I'm gonna have to get ready to wrap this shit up, unfortunately. But I would love to say it won't be like this next week, or I would love to say like, yo, from now on, you know what I'm saying? I have more time, but I don't see this shit slowing up, y'all. Not at my job anyways. Not slowing up. I do need a tray of ashes. There we go. Yeah, it ain't slowing up no time soon. So best thing we can hope for right now is that I am at least able to give y'all updates, which I will be. Because hey, how else am I gonna show pictures of my genetics, right? How else can how else can I talk shit freely with my opinions and my opinions only, right? Because I don't like to whenever I get ready to say some controversial shit, I just say it here. I haven't seen anything that made me want to go on a rant lately though. I ain't seen nothing that made me want to go on a rant lately. Besides my motherfucking tent, that motherfucker made me want to rant. Something else too, y'all. Let me know that the sci-fi. Let me know that the sci-fi pop. I know the sci-fi pop. I watch your videos. Let me know if about what the toasted ravioli do. Cause guys, those toasted ravioli seeds was my first. Those seeds were from my first cross, my very first cross. Like that was the first line I did that toasted ravioli. So that shit is a oldie but goodie. That shit, like I said, it's probably about 4 years old. Any of that toasted ravioli, the I-70, I-170, I-44, all of that was my first crosses for sure. So I'm pleased that they still working out for motherfuckers and they still popping and everything like that. Oh, this would be fire if this worked. Hold on. Let me see if I can sit y'all down. That'll be even more fire. Okay. I wish I could have got a better picture. I damn near just broke my damn hand sitting down in this chair that I got. That shit gonna hurt. That shit gonna hurt in the morning. That shit gonna hurt while I'm at work. Fuck y'all. It ain't bleeding or nothing, but man, if you could dent a fucking bone, I just dented my bone in my hand. I don't think you can have a bone dent. Yeah, guys, I failed on this girl that we looking at right now, but it's okay. We'll try and redeem myself on this 5x5, but if we just being honest, guys, it's gonna be very hard for me to get in there tomorrow and do what I need to do because Man, I don't feel like doing that shit. I'm not gonna feel like doing it tomorrow. And then for real, by going to work tonight, guys, it starts my work week. So it's like, yeah, it's like going to work on a Sunday. So like, I ain't gonna be nothing but more tired. But I have got to get in there and fix a lot of that shit before that shit start looking like this shit show we looking at right now, with all them dead brown leaves from me just feeding water. You know what I'm saying? And all these leaning plants. Let me tell you something else, y'all. Some of them steaks in that tent, I don't even got the plant zip tied to it. My black ass got lazy and just stuck the steak on there. I was like, I just let it lean on there. And that was Black Diamond Genetics Purple. I heard a lot about that. Was black, of course. Eden's Dream, Cherry Drive, Cherry Crooks, Granddaddy Bird, Slushy, Silver Steel Split, Just a Matter of You, Weekly Veg. Just out of curiosity, do you clone everything, D Mike? And do you, let me ask you this, D Mike. Will you clone everything and then out of all that shit you like, run it again? Do you have papers or do you just do what I envision you do? Hey, you know what I mean? Do you just do what I envision you do? Just like pop a bunch of shit every time, fresh shit from me. Cause I tell you what, pretty important. As a breeder, for me anyway, when you don't got nobody going out to the shit, not that I'm like asking for shit to start shit or asking for have that. Cause I got a whole idea about that. But as a breeder, when you the only one growing out your shit, you tend to grow your shit, especially if you're making a line at a time, particularly me. This is why on the Patreon. Oh yeah, and I'm I said this is my particular doing the Patreon. People got all the shit that I'm doing now, right? Because I haven't released shit yet, and I'm growing. Right? So once I go through the shit, and then I release the shit, right? Once I go through it, I release it, and I can say, oh, you might want to tell us this motherfucker, or you might want to grow it straight up. I grow it a couple different ways, right? But oftentimes as a trader, I get stuck, and I don't want to say like a bad thing, but it is what it is. I get stuck on my own shit. I can only really add one or two things per grow because I'm so focused on the shit that I just made. Did it hurt? If it did hurt, why do I think it hurt? You know, just support yourself. Support, really. The company that's not like this. You know, these are things I'm trying to find out about my own shit. That when other people grow it, I can tell them. So I kind of don't have a whole lot of time to add other people's shit to my shit and be watching that too. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna pay more attention to my shit than the other people's shit. Unless the other people's shit just showing me somewhere I'm like, okay, hold up, I gotta fucking pay attention. Like the ethos shit, just really for itself. I didn't even really do anything to that shit for real. I didn't even try. It just did what it did. I didn't even you just run it and pop one thing, y'all grab my phone. That's kind of what I figured. That's what I always feel like if I was the ego stuff. It was what it did. I didn't really monitor it. I didn't just hear it. I don't hear it. And that's another thing, which I started doing too. on something new, like say I'm on something new and I get real pissed, and I can't, cause you tell y'all the secret, it's just like a blatant fucking bold manner, like something blatant. I'm not gonna see it. Right? Usually, typically, in all my clips, I put up all of the lures, and I know that just see the other people's shit. A lot of hers come from the lures, so I don't really have any lures most of the time. So again, I'm not really good at spot counting. So let's just say I got brownie pistons early, and I think something. And then for the next 2-3 days, maybe 4, I hit my whole fish. Spray water, the water at the bottom with spray water, spray everything down. I'm everything open, and I might just pour everything on the stick, right? Just plain water. But if I can't find no burn, and the shit brown early, I will spray everything to render the product inactive or render the alarm inactive. And it happened 2 rows ago that I did that, and I didn't have any seeds or anything. So I don't know if you have to bring it. You know what? I don't even think. Anyway, I'm just talking. But when ranging, I figured y'all could give me somebody. I'll make it sound like that. I'll make it like that. But anyway, green is talking about when your plants being flowered and they touch each other, that can sometimes cause the crystals brown. I never really tripped off of that. My plants touch off a lot. It's packing a lot of money. Yeah, I use that wild tropical run, which that's funny. I wouldn't eat so much Havana anyway, right? It was cool. But what happened was that was actually, I liked the color of it. And the structure was okay. It was just the newest thing I had popped at the time, right? So I used it when I made Thai bread. That's why I use it in a lot of shit, and it actually came out good. But I didn't particularly like the phenols that I use. And you know, I spoke your ass up, bro. I was just talking about this. I didn't actually keep the one that I had after I used it. If I'm not mistaken, that was red demonstration seeds that wouldn't feel. So I have to go back and look. But I found one, and it was cool when I used it. That was one of the things that it was weird the way that worked out, right? It's funny how you can look at what something got eaten, and you might not get a particularly desirable phenotype for you, but if you use that in something, and I know what you're thinking, I know a lot of y'all might think, why would you use something that's not particularly desirable for you at the time, right? Well, I like the current of what I use. I did not like the phenotype. It was alright, I didn't hate it, but it was okay. But I like the current. And I didn't want to grow through and hunt another phenotype of it. So what I did was I just actually used the phenotype that I had with the again. It wasn't horrible. It was just cool. Now, that phenotype I used, that's why I got those. Yeah. Again, that phenotype I used produced some fire shit. Donkey Kong is one of my best friends. I fucking absolutely love Donkey Kong. Absolutely love the plant. I fucked up and sold out of Blue Magic. I don't even have to point them. But just mistake 101. Gotta keep some longer away to another pack of seeds to jump back into. And I ain't have neither of them still went a lot quicker. I don't know what the fuck about him. People I ain't even never heard of them. I guess with a high octane. Before I put that Blue Magic, high octane, all that shit. But now, that's why I tried to run down my shit. What happened with that drop, I had a meal. Because I was regular. So, a lot of times, y'all, if I got some shit, and again, I like to burn, and I get a meal, say I pop a pack of red. Oh man, I can tell. Well, I'm going to use this meal in my bread. I use the meal and that, I think. I can't remember if those red or not. You got to put the packs together. I don't feel like getting up. I can't remember if I used the meal and made a little people line out of that, or if I reversed. I don't remember my verse. I don't. I think they're regular. I don't remember. I Now, there's no way to include it because I feel like you got to go through a lot of shit a lot of times before you prove your point one way or another. And I haven't done that. So I was just only going by the shit that I heard the people say. So, but I can tell you this, I wasn't that impressed with the one that I smoked. But I still use it anyway. But the progeny of that male, with what I crossed the shit with, because everything I crossed it with was nice. So I had to get across the male because it's all good. But nice. It did come out. I think none of this was tasted like what I had that was good. I just really wanted to cross something that had at the time because it had frosty and black tea, and I wanted to put myself in the mix, right? So that's why I thought I had to study. I believe that was what made me want to push that. Like him and Black Tea had collaborated. So again, I never really understand collaboration because to me collaboration is a brain thing, not a genetic thing. Because if we collab every time I use somebody's shit, so that's not a collaborator. I just made up that word. But that's not a collaboration, right? A collaboration is when y'all market the shit together. Brands, so brands collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Breeders, to me, breeders need a while to stay from. My song Low, damn. I want to get that call fuck me up. Need a while to stay from. Audio finicky. Alright, hold on, guys. I got the I don't know why I didn't think about this. I could do that. Damn. Now, how I sound now? Am I cool, everybody? I still got about another 10 minutes or so. This crazy. Appreciate y'all for telling me my sound was low and shit. See that type of information. Cause especially if we just looking at this one lanky ass plant that needs some fucking help. I mean, I could do that. I could do that, but we really just look at the same shit. But everything y'all should be able to hear me cool now. That what up, that what up, that what up. Damn, I got high, forgot what I was saying. Yeah, if y'all had told me that earlier, I would have thought about this shit earlier. Cause once I get a garden tour, I'm really just trying to smoke the rest of this joint before I get ready. I'm an old school nigga. Y'all know I pack my lunch. I pack a lunch and take it to work with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I try to have everything ready to where I ain't gotta do nothing but basically wake the fuck up. If I could sleep in my work clothes, I could. Actually, I could, cause at my job, bro, I could go to work in my pajamas if I wanted to. We ain't got no uniform. I just don't. Hey, but I tell y'all one thing that I did do. I did wear that fucking raw onesie to work, man. I did wear the raw onesie to work. For sure. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a better job. Looking at that shit on the camera made me mad because it's just I know I could do a lot better. That shit look horrible. And if we being honest, this probably as good as it's gonna get going from now to the end of the year because my hours at work is only gonna increase. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So I'm gonna have to be more diligent, and I'm a definitely try to be. Yo, y'all see them new I ain't a shoe guy, but them Kobe and maybe some shoe guys are in here. It ain't nothing but like four of us here, right? And if anybody rewatch this, maybe y'all could tell me. I really only like a couple different type of shoes, right? So they re-releasing the Kobe 9 Pro Tros. I do like the Kobe 9s. I like the Kobe 10s better. I can't wait till they re-release them. But when I went on the sneakers app, they supposed to come out on like the 23rd for 240. But when I went on the app, that shit sold out and they already on StockX and eBay. So I'm trying to figure out how in the fuck, if they not even out yet, do they say sold out? Or they gonna magically not say sold out on the 23rd? I don't know how that shit work. Maybe I missed something, but yeah, I kind of wanted to get them. I wasn't thrilled about some shoes that cost two something, but man, them shoes are really comfortable and I like them. But I really rock the since we talking about shoes, because I'm a weird dude. I don't rock the same shit as everybody else. I really rock LeBron 17s and 18s, and then Kobe's the Kobe the Kobe Elite 10s, high top only, right? You a 80 baby Jordan? That's exactly why I'm not a Jordan fan no more, except for like every other 40-some-year-old black man. I love the 11s like everybody does. Pre-order sale to the highest bidder. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't sell my shoes, but if I did, man, I got some. I got some gems. I wouldn't sell them. I got some gems. I got the Kobe's I like are weird. Down, like I said, they ain't the Kobe's that nobody else like. They the fucking the ones that look like long ass socks. They the 10 elites though. High top only. I don't like the low tops, but them Pro 9s because they only did the 9s and the 10s like that. But they not out yet, and it kind of pissed me off because I was considering it, but I didn't want to pay that much for no shoes, and at the same time, I didn't want to pay that much for no shoes, and at the same time, it's like I always tell Righteous, if I don't like having a payment plan for a fucking phone, which is why my camera might not be the best on my phone, but if I don't want to spend a note on no phone, and I don't want to spend over, I'm cheap, y'all. If I don't want to spend over 150 on those shoes, I don't want to put no shoes on the payment plan either. So I was really questioning that though. A lot of my shoes I had since I when I used to get shoes. Nah, it's all about the D mic. It's all about the comfort system for me. It started out being about the style. Here's the thing. Most Jordans that motherfuckers be wearing, at least for me, they are not comfortable. So I stopped wearing Jordans when that shit stopped becoming about fashion. So then like around Kobe like 7, 8, I started getting down with the Kobe's. They felt good. I like the Zoom Air. I like the drop in midsole on the 9s. That's what had me stuck on the 9s, the drop in midsole. Cause that shit felt great, right? Um the 10s I like because it looked like you was wearing a sock, so I bought a couple pairs of them, right? And they never retroed them. I still got the ones from them, but I had a whole bunch of shoes, so they still look good. Um when the LeBron 17s came out, them hoes was so comfortable. I bought a pair. Then the 18s came out. I bought a pair. 19s came out. I bought a pair. The 20s I didn't like, and I never bought the 21. So what I did was I went back. I went backwards. Luckily, LeBron ain't that hot, and don't a whole lot of people buy shit like that. So I could go on StockX and still get the shit. Most of the times for lower price than hey, now when you say Kobe 1, do you mean the 2K11 Harachis or do you mean the actual Kobe 1 with Nikes, right? Or do you actually mean the Adidas Crazy 8 Kobe 1s? Cause I like all of them for real, but I like all of them in a little different way. Cause I had all of them actually. My favorite ones was the Hirachi 2K11s, the ones that they were Kobe's, but he wasn't calling them Kobe's. Them came back out, Django. Them bows definitely came back out. If you Google them, they'll be there. for sure. What I found out too is if you a dude that like the actual tech in the shoe, man, it should be different when they re-release it. Like even the Pro 9s that's coming back out, they not gonna have the same type of drop in sole. But in that particular case, they actually made the materials better. The Adidas one, yeah. Now, in the Adidas one, the only colorway that I like in the Adidas Crazy H that I really, really like is the black and white ones. I really, really, really like those. But they had a couple cool ass colorways. The second shoe that he had with the Adidas, that bitch looked like a car. It looked like a fucking shell, a high tech shoe. It looked crazy. I didn't like it then. I might like it now. You know how I go, cause it looked futuristic back then. The second Adidas shoe he had, where his logo was him on the back of the shoe with an afro. That was his logo at the time. And technically that nigga still never really got a logo. His logo ended up being his signature for the longest, and then they turned that into the whole Mamba thing. Blue and white, that's what's up. Adidas one, blue and white, that's what's up. Yeah, then they turned it to the whole Mamba mentality and all of that, which was cool. You know, I'm glad to see him get it. We almost done. Oh, and I even still went an hour. That's what's up. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do that, and I still got a little bit of time too. I guess I thought I had more time than I thought, huh? I fuck with y'all, especially y'all know how I go. If I get to talking, then I won't get no sleep. Then I be in that motherfucker dead and shit. They be asking me, Chosen, what's up? Hey, it's crazy because my name be on the board. What I do, that bitch actually say Chosen One. They be like, man, why the fuck this nigga? You know what I'm saying? They don't know. Nobody at my job fuck with the stream like that, right? It's almost like Batman and Bruce Wayne. I kind of live with like a fucking double life almost, not on purpose, but like on accident. Just because it be a lot of bull, it be too much bullshit when you let actual like people you know on your page when you really trying to do things. Like these motherfuckers don't be understanding about genetics and shit. Like they just looking at, they see my shit and didn't want to be, oh, you the plug, huh? Blah 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 blah. What up, Manuel? Farmer. They see your shit and be like, oh, you the plug, and they be looking at that picture we looking at right there and be like, oh, you about to get paid, nigga, that look like half a bowl. And it's like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that grow, I already know that's a couple ounces, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I never let nobody really fuck with my shit like that. I do move the shit out some edibles at work, buddy. Nah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. I would love to make a strain called Superman. But guess what? When I come with a strain called Superman, it is really gonna be super, man. So I ain't made it. I don't have one that I feel like is worthy of that name, honestly. I'm probably the hardest person on my shit that y'all ever see. Cause guess what? I A lot of times when I describe my shit, I'll be like, yo, this shit pretty good. It's cool. It's pretty good. Like I don't ever really be like, oh shit, man, this shit hurt. It's so fire, nigga. This is the shit. And it's like, oh man, I fuck with dude named Chef Fly. And matter of fact, next week I'm actually gonna share a couple of his videos. Chef Fly Jen Reeves, I think is his name. I gotta post this shit. But yo, this dude here, nigga, he taught me how to infuse anything. And more important than that, he taught me how to put that shit back in the same fucking pack it came in. Right? So like, yo, this nigga make the oil and put that shit in the paint gun, right? And spray. Like, okay, say you got uh fucking anything, potato chips, Doritos, whatever. He might put that shit in the paint gun, hit it with the fine spray that shit down, put that shit in the oven, right? Put that shit in the oven for like 20 minutes. It's all different kind of times depending on what you're doing. put that shit in the oven for like 20 minutes, let that shit cool off, put that shit back in the bag with the heat seal gun, right? And now it looked like the regular shit, right? So the thing about that is people at my job be amazed by that, right? Because again, I told you, it's just people that smoke weed in my job. Not that there's nothing wrong with that or they bad people. But what I'm saying is when they don't even understand, like we ain't amazed by that shit. We not amazed by the fucking bag, right? We amazed by what's in the bag. And a big part of the reason why people buy my shit at work is number one because it's cheap. Y'all know everything be dirt cheap fucking with me. But a big part of that is they be amazed because the shit is in the same exact packaging. It looks unopened because 9 times out of 10 I took my time carefully opening and resealing it with a heat sealer. So now in turn they're able to walk around that shit, you know what I'm saying, out in the open freely because it looked like no matter where they go, right? Because it looked like a bag of chips because I didn't do it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You go to a baseball game, then you just open a bag of chips, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it looked exactly the same. So that's why they buy my shit. And it's cheap. Like I said, everything be $10. I ain't trying to fucking bust no heads because thanks to the chef, he made that shit easy to do. So, like, edible anything. Nigga, I made banana pudding the other day. Well, and guess what I did? I infused the fucking vanilla wafers the same way I just told you. Now I don't use the paint gun, but I got my shit quadruple strained with fine strainers to where I put it in the spray bottle. So instead of using the paint gun, my oil in the spray bottle. Spray down the vanilla wafers. Uh, turn your oven on like I say about 200. Put them shits in there on a cookie sheet, not on the same cookie sheet that you sprayed them, on a fresh cookie sheet. About 20 minutes. Take them hoes out, let them cool. They ain't greasy no more or nothing. That shit then baked in, right? Then you take them same vanilla wafers and you use that to make your banana pudding. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh man, I'm gonna do a whole video for you guys. Oh, that's what I was finna say. I'm finna redo that whole shit, bro. Cause other than giving y'all seeds, right? I really ain't gave y'all shit. So little bit of shit like that, I'll let you know. I'm not gonna hold the shit hostage though. I think it's Chef Flygen Reeves. I think that's it. Oh yeah, bro. I told him. I straight up told him. No, not $10 for no goddamn 3.5. You know the chips? I give you an example. You know the bag of like Doritos that be at your store? It's too bad. They usually charge 2 bags for $1. Yeah, I take those and I charge $10 a bag, right? Because I'm gonna bust them open, spray them down, cook that shit in the oven, let them cool off, put them back in the bag, reseal the bag. So it's gonna be the same contents of the bag, right? But you're gonna get that bag for $10. Uh, and to this right here, yeah, bro, that shit changed my life, bro. I haven't sent none out. What I did is I sent out you. So what I was gonna do is send out a pack every month. But what I actually did was sent out should have been 10 packs or 10 vials of like three that ended up being five. But I'm finna start make my next round of crosses. That's how it's gonna work. Y'all will get y'all shit at the beginning of every year because I'm gonna make my next set of crosses when I clear out this 2x4. So probably like November, end of November. Hopefully around Christmas I can send out the Patreons a nice ass pack. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Uh, yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. The shit he made the shit so fucking easy, bro. And I put in the comments, man, you changed my life. Cause don't nobody even sell that this shit right here, a 3.5. Don't nobody even sell no flour at work, bro. We don't even do that at all. That shit, man. Everybody got that, but guess what? Guess what? Everybody don't got. Everybody don't got motherfucking Golden Graham cereal bars that's already sealed up. You know what I'm saying? I do all the cereal bars, the Rice Krispie treats. Nigga, just spray them down, put them in the oven, take them out, The Rice Krispie treats are different, a little bit of a different formula. Same process though. I got the shit down pat, bro. I do the shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You can even go to Family Dollar, get the big box. They have them two for $6. And we all growers in this motherfucker, so we already know most of the oil coming from trim. You know what I'm saying? All of the oil coming from mostly trim is what I'm saying, and not the bullshit trim that's leaves. I oil is made with the larf buds and shit like that, right? So you already know it don't cost us shit to make the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most of us got oil for days. That shit. We trying to find ways to get rid of this shit. So it'd be a blessing that I can take the oil and just, and then I give a lot of shit away too, y'all. I get everybody fucked up at work probably twice a month just because like what I just said. Like, bro, the oil is very, very plentiful. So guess what? I get that shit away like twice a month. Not the oil, but I just pick some shit to make. Like last time I made the fruity pebbles. I didn't make them. I just infused the fruity pebble treats. You know what I'm saying? And I gave them shits away. Cause there is so many people that be like, oh, the edibles don't give me. Okay, cool. I give you these. I'm gonna give you another sneaker. The break and bake cookies. Yo, spray them hoes down before you bake them. You know what I'm saying? You spray them hoes down before you bake them, and then you bake them. It ain't already infused in there. You good? And then I'm telling you, he opened up my eyes to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you bake is basically gonna bake into the shit. So again, if I get that cheap ass Martha White, y'all done all seen it, or Betty Crocker, the blueberry muffin mix or whatever muffins. When I mix up that muffin shit, all I gotta do is spray the dough, and then I bake that shit. Now again, I can't give away all the secret sauce. It is an actual calculation to understand how many milliliters the shit actually is. I'm not fucking guessing on that shit. It's an actual formula, right? But the point is, once you do that, you can infuse any fucking thing. And then like I said, besides chocolate, cause I can't do chocolate because again that's gonna melt. I'm not fucking with that. But besides chocolate, man, Cheez-Its, hell yeah, same principle. Put the Cheez-Its on a sheet, spray the fucking Cheez-Its down, bake them in the oven, put them back in that fucking plastic bag, right? Heat seal that bitch back up. You know what I'm saying? And then you can you can even redo the top that you got it out if you do everything careful enough, bro. Like the hardest part to this whole process is opening up whatever you're gonna infuse carefully enough that you can put it back, to how it was in the store. Other than that, everything else is super fucking easy. People be amazed when you bring in a fucking box of Cracker Jacks, nigga, and that's infused, but it looked like a box of fucking Cracker Jacks or a bag of cheddar cheese popcorn that ain't marked with no markings in a clear bag, but you done opened that bitch carefully and resealed it with your heat sealer and infused it with a couple sprays of the gun, man, couple sprays of the squirt bottle with oil, baking that shit on 200 for 15, 20 minutes. It varies, it depends. But yeah, I get it in, man. Basically anything. Anything, boy. Yeah, I give away a lot too. I give away way too much, especially to the motherfuckers around me. But two things, man. Number one, it's just like I've been telling everybody. Luckily, not luckily, because I feel like every adult, but I have a job. And the window to me, this is just to me, the window of this weed shit, like actually making money to the point to where I don't need no job. You just a regular individual. If you're not a nigga that got a farm. See, because it was one point in time when this shit first started when we got legal, where if you was a guy that had 2 5x5s or a 4x8 or 8x8, you could actually get it in. Because when we first became medicinally legal, you could charge $400 for an ounce because that's what they was paying at the dispensary, and your shit was better at the dispensary. But as time went on and more shit came to the dispensary, y'all know what happened. It happened everywhere. The weed became, we got rec, then rec passed, then the weed overall became cheaper. So again, now, man, you could get weed dirt cheap on the streets, right? And you already know street motherfuckers gonna buy weed from the street. That ain't gonna change. Dispensary people gonna buy weed from the dispensary. Dispensary got weed dirt cheap too. The thing about the dispensary, it don't necessarily, and I tell people this all the time, they can't understand, like the people that's growers like us. The dispensary is viable to a lot of older people and people in general because it's like going to a store. I know it's gonna be there. I ain't even got to call. And if I do call and put it in on the app, I can just run in and pick that shit up. So dispensaries ain't really for good weed as more so as they are convenient, right? But my point is, you can get an ounce in a dispensary here for 200 now, and it used to be 400. So that same person like me that had a 5x5 or two 5x5s or a 4x8, well, now them numbers then went all the way down from what they could charge, and now you're not producing enough to be able to drop your price to still be able to live. So in St. Louis, if you just a regular grower out of a, let's just say out of a whole bedroom, you still ain't finna make enough to just live off of that shit because the price of weed is so cheap. So you gotta have a job. Now, if you got a job, you working 40 hours a week and you don't need no money at all from weed, right? And you just working your job, hey, then if you growing, the little extra money on the side actually end up being okay. It used to be okay anyway. I mean, even that shit ain't even okay no more. So now I was always a giver, but it's so much easier to give when number one, everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is almost like giving somebody a cigarette at this point. My point is, it's easy to do. Now, when I used to sell weed back in the 90s, right? And I be telling these cats this, they be trying to, trap. When I was selling weed in the 90s and the standard price for a QP was 250, like that's really what we at with it now. This shit then went back to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? A QP is gonna be 250. You know what I'm saying? A zip finna be an ounce rather is finna be $100. Standard. No matter like how good this shit is for real, for real. For the most part, right? For 85% of the weed, right? For 85% of the weed should be like $100. So we going back to prices of the 90s, which again, that shit don't bother me if I was to do it because hey, I have a job. So there's no reason for me to even do that at this point. But I feel bad for that's why I be saying if you're a farmer in California or Oklahoma, bro, it's you got a hard living just trying to produce tree because you got to have a lot of that shit now because your money gonna be in volume. I don't give a fuck how good that shit is. And even if it's good, you're gonna have to sit on that shit and be like, fuck it. I got to sit on this shit because I can't give it away. So it put people in a very precarious position, right? To the point to where now you got to get a lot. And then what's finna start happening now, this is what I be saying. This is why, and this is what I was saying earlier about when I smoke even the weed that I make, the weed we looking at, I be like, yeah, this shit cool. And that don't mean it ain't good because it is good. But my point is everything is pretty good. And yeah, we can split hairs. I'm talking about for most of the general public. I ain't talking about for us that really know what's going on. But for most of the general public, and I see it a lot, bro. Yeah, I should be better than this in the dispensary, but it don't be better enough for them to pay super high pricing, especially when the dispensary is convenient. So that's what always set the pace. And to them, to a lot of people on the street that's just smoking, like all this weed be good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure. That's part of the thing I do with the edibles. That's why I usually give away shit like a couple times a month. Never really to the same people, right? But I give it away, just spread it around. Then, everybody get, once a month, probably everybody get the shit. But I do it twice a month. I offset the shit. And then sometimes I might not do it if I feel like ain't nobody fucking with me like that. But all y'all want the free shit when I bring it in. Well, I just won't give away free shit for a while, and everybody know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, because the weed prices, like I was saying, because the weed prices is down so much, it's like this shit finna be moving different in a lot of ways. Because it's a lot of us out there. Like I use my city as an example. Ain't that many home growers, but that shit is gonna change one fucking day. Cause shit. In Oklahoma, it wasn't that many home growers. In Colorado, it wasn't that many home growers. In Maine, it was like once that shit actually take off and motherfuckers, you weed out the people. Cause right now, what we got right now in St. Louis is a bunch of fucking branded ambassadors, right? We don't got a whole lot of growers. What we got is a whole lot of niggas with brands that's buying weed and promoting a brand. Kind of like how I was saying about collaborations and shit. When you a breeder, uh, the only way I would collab with you is if I personally send you some shit and say, yeah, we gonna do A, B, and C. But for the most part, collaborations be brands, right? So like that's what niggas be doing in St. Louis. I'm gonna get my brand started. I'm gonna buy whatever weed the fuck it is from whatever plug it is because hey, I'm the plug. I'm just the plug, but I'm marketing a brand, so it don't matter what I get. If I call this shit, nigga, blue space dust, nigga, any gelato can be blue space dust. Motherfucking sour diesel can be blue space dust because I'm not gonna get the same thing every time because I'm not a grower. I'm a trapper, and that's cool. It's a place for them, but that's what we got in St. Louis, right? A lot of our marketplaces for people that's supposed to be growing have been taken over by everybody that's just buying weed from a lot of you niggas, from a lot of you niggas in California or Oklahoma, Colorado, and then what they'll do is they'll come and push their brand. So like what happens now is it's just like in a dispensary. You got a nigga like me that got some good shit there, but I'm not pushing a brand or my IG ain't blowing up with my brand and shit like that. Well, why would you come to me? I'm gonna go to the nigga who been posting with the brand and shit. But they don't be understanding yet that you're not gonna get the consistency from that person because they only gonna get whatever the grower gives them. But again, the average motherfucker don't care about that. The average motherfucker just want to get high. Yeah, last time was some fire, so it's cool. It don't matter. So that's all they care about, right? They don't care about the consistency of it or none of that. They just care about getting weed. And I think, unfortunately, we give because we y'all what we gotta fucking realize is especially if you're in a city like mine, St. Louis, which has just been fresh on the scene, the recreational scene, under 5 years, right? When you in a place like that doing what we do, you gotta understand we're different than them, right? We're different than the average person that smokes weed. We're very different. Now, if we in California, somewhere they've been doing this shit since the fucking 90s, yeah, we the same as them niggas. But what people that's like in Alabama and in Minnesota, what we gotta realize, bro, we in places where we different. We not, it ain't, our shit ain't like California where everybody already understand and know shit. Y'all, the places we at, hey man, niggas just want to get high. The places we at. So they don't be separating a lot of this shit. So they be looking over our blood, sweat, and tears until years later till they can understand what the fuck is going on. And that's what I had to realize. Like all these brand ambassadors that we got, well, when the public figure out these niggas ain't growers, they can't give me the same shit that I had. And they just lied to me about this and this ain't that. And then they'll figure the shit out. But it's gonna take some time. It's like growing pains, right? The honeymoon period is over where niggas was just getting money. That's over. Now it's so flooded. Can't nobody do nothing because have invaded the trappers have invaded the growth space. Hey bro, exactly. But hey, Django, the rest of the country catching up faster than a motherfucker. Thanks to Cali, because there's so much extra weed in Cali that they able to get like, man, I'm so tired of people telling me like, yeah, dog, I can get a whole pound 600. I'm so tired of hearing that shit, bro. Hey, so that's why I understand what's up, bud. Hey, they want to pay more than 34 an ounce. I get it. And again, What's booth to us, bro? And this is what I have realized. What is booth to us is not to the average person. Because here's the thing. The thing is, our trees are better, but it's about a price. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna leave the same comment up. Now he won't pay more than $30 an ounce. So when a motherfucker like you, let's just say you just say, man, my shit's 100 an ounce. Of course your weed is better than the shit that's 30 an ounce. But the problem is it's not $70 better to him. It's not $70 better. And now if you'd have told him your ounces is 45, okay, or 50, yeah, it's probably $20 better. But to that consumer, dog, to that motherfucker that's just smoking and getting high, like, yeah, that shit better. But goddamn, nigga, it's $70 more. I can get two more of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the average person be thinking. That's not fucking us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand a lot of that shit. And even the smokers is set up in between like two stages of people. It's people out there like us that understand that shit, but it's more of them than it is of us. And that's how the prices are able to get to how they getting, because the weed ain't separated enough yet. Right? It's not. It's just not. Cause I could take some I can take some genetics that's excellent. And then if I don't grow them good, it's still some pretty good weed. I could take some genetics that's good and grow it good, and it's still some pretty good weed. I could take some genetics that's bad and not that good. They okay, but I grew that shit flawlessly. It's gonna be some pretty good weed. So like, it's not enough separation. It's just a bunch of good weed, right? And it's probably only take fucking, if we just took Brandon out of it, we talking about the actual public. It's probably only, man, really gonna be 2%, 3% maybe of weed is just amazingly fire. I gotta hunt that shit down again, and I'll do whatever it takes. And I'm not talking about the shit from our memory that we smoked in fucking 97. No, I'm talking about the shit that's out here now, and even out of the seeds that we buy or the seeds that we even make, bro. That's the problem. Like, I use Black G as an example. You know, no hate or no, yes, all love. Black G got some great shit, and I've used a lot of his shit. Right? I use a lot of his shit. Ethos got, I use all the breeders actually. I use Ethos. Ethos got some great shit, and I've used a lot of his shit. Right? But what I'm saying is, there has been really no weed today where I've been like, dog, I gotta get this shit. For me, like I gotta get this shit because this is what I love fucking smoking. I gotta get this shit. All of this shit that we get is just pretty fucking good. And even the shit that's better than the good, it's still like a class of that shit that's pretty fucking good that we still got access to. And it's just pretty good. It ain't nothing out here that's so fucking fire that got me like, dog, I gotta get some of that. It's shit that's branded well, or I be like, damn, I keep hearing about this shit, I gotta get some. And then I smoke that shit and be like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But damn, this other shit over here was pretty good too. So again, when I'm looking for shit, it's usually because I heard about it, not because I smoked it. I give you an example, another one. When I go to the dispensary, I only want to get one thing, and it's fucking Dosilato. I like Dosilato. If I could buy actual seeds that I knew was that Dosilato that I fucking smoked in the dispensary, I would fuck with that, because I fuck with that Dosilato. I like it a lot. But again, it's more about a flavor more so than it is being better than something. It's like, if you like fast food, you like fast food. Now, some niggas is gonna like McDonald's, some niggas is gonna like Burger King, but it's still all the same. So I think that's what's starting to separate this shit. Is gonna be about, what do you like? What flavor profile do you like? Hey, that's what's up. Hey, but you know what? And here's what I always say too, Django. And then, you know me, man, I'm not a motherfucker that like motherfuckers just to say shit just to be saying it. And I know you don't. But what I'm saying is, hey, man, a lot of that credit go to you. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you grew that shit well and got the actual intended effects of that shit, right? You grew it well. So Yeah, that's what's up, dog. I love Dulce Lotto. You know what I'm saying? If I could be assured that that shit that I bought or got was the same shit I smoked, I'm fucking with it. Cause guess what, y'all? I really like gelato, guys. Everybody dog that shit, but I really like gelato. And guess what I be telling people? You really like gelato too. Everybody like gelato, or else that shit wouldn't be out here like that. Now we may be tired of that shit, but gelato is like how OG Kush was. Yeah. Okay, see, okay. You still got some OKC, don't you? If you don't rap with me, we can arrange some. I actually still got some actual OKC. Let me see. Actually, before I start talking shit. Okay, yeah. Uh, you know what? Why do I even have this like this? Give me 1 second. Get this shit off. There we go. You talking about splurge in terms of buying for it? The you talking splurge in terms of buying it, or splurge in terms of buying seeds, or splurge in terms you looking for some seeds? Ooh, I got one fucking seed of this left. I got one. I got one. Get at me though. Hey, look, and here's the thing. I ain't gonna even play you short, cause I got some my orange ribs or OKC fucking heavy, right? They OKC heavy. I got a lot of phenotypes that lean towards that. But I fuck with you. I got one of them left. If you really fucking want it like that, I got you. I send that shit to you. That's the last one I got though. So if that bitch don't pop, that's on you. That's on you if that shit don't pop. You want that shit, get at me. I send it out next week. I fuck with you on it. It's only one though. So like I said, I'm gonna send a whole box. You gotta like I said, I get to it next week though. Next week. Probably next Monday. But yeah, cause I that's the thing. Cause see what a motherfucker say is this. Oh well, you know what? Instead of me giving you the OKC, why don't you just get the shit that I used that I made from the OKC that's OKC leaning? See, here's the thing about it. This how much I fuck with my own shit. I know I done had some OKC orange kush cake. I know I done had some OKC in my shit, right? That's so heavily leaning towards OKC. I feel completely comfortable giving you the last OKC. Cause I know if I pop a pack of my orange ribs, I already know that I'm guaranteed to get a pheno that's so heavily leaning towards OKC or so close to it that I'm gonna be all right with it. That's why I can send you that. That's why. You feel me? I ain't gonna shortstop you. I ain't gonna fuck with you. And I'm not gonna reverse it or to it or none of that. That shit was great. Very orange. I found the cool pheno. I used it in one cross. My orange ribs, which is orange kush cake. That's orange kush cake times these are all the things in it. It's orange kush cake times Lamosa times Sunday driver. So for me personally, the way I feel, I'm going to find a better phenotype, a better version of orange kush cake out of that than the actual orange kush cake. And I feel like that because this was a whole fucking pack of orange kush cake. This was this was 5 C's. I popped 4 of them. I popped 4 of them. So yeah, it's a very dominant strain. I popped 4. I got one. They all pop. So I got one bean of it left. Is you welcome to it. But what I'm saying is, if you use it, I know Black use it too. But again, y'all seen my pack. Yeah, I use my shit. That even it's weird, dog. This is why I told Black I gotta stay away from this shit. Cause sometimes we be thinking alike, right? And we use this orange kush cake at the same fucking time. We use this orange kush cake at the same fucking time. And I didn't even know he used it. He got some shit with it too. You thought Lamosa was clone only? No, nah, man. I had them seeds. That's what I'm saying. So y'all gotta remember. A lot of this shit was with my first like line, right? So that Lamosa, that was like from like 5 years ago. So I don't know if it's clone only. Like a lot of shit that he be like, I'm gonna go back and work with. That be the shit that I work with, cause that's the shit that I had from him. You know what I'm saying? So like that banana frost, right? I worked with that. That fruit punch runs. That nigga was tripping. He really should have worked with that. And I know he'll get back around to it. But hey, I use that shit in particular to build a backbone of most of the shit that I like, because that probably was one of my most favorite strains, fucking period, like of history. That fruit punch runs, right? For sure. Especially the two that I decided to keep. Them motherfuckers. I still be kicking myself in the ass about that right now. But that's why that was one of the reasons why Arnold Drummond came into play, right? Because it's got the fruit punch runs on both sides. The mama side and the other mama side both got fruit punch runs. That was why Arnold that's why Arnold was important, because it's gonna be a phenotype, which all of them was nice. They were great. And if y'all got that shit out there when y'all grow it, y'all see what I'm talking about. But I know it's gonna be at least one strain in there. If I pop more of them, which I fucking will, because I like that shit that much, because it's really close to what I was looking for. It's gonna be one strain in there that's gonna be down there just like fruit punch runs. And I won't release that strain, because I know that's currently a strain that Black G got on the market that he's still using. So I won't release that strain. Just like I never had released the Jealousy Time Strawberry Frosted Donut. I never released that. Because again, the jealousy that I used and the jealousy that he used are the exact same jealousy. Like the exact same. It's the same cut. You know what I'm saying? I got it from him. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same cut. We both use the same cut. So the jealousy that he used and the jealousy I use the same. So again, I wish I would have been able, and if he listening, because I don't think he even be watching my shit like that. But if he is, I never got a chance to do it. I don't think. I gotta go look. No, I did do it. That's what he should have did, and I beat him to it. Because if he do it now, it's gonna be the exact same thing. He'll just have a different phenotype. That's what I was thinking. I'm high, y'all. When I took that cut of jealousy and I crossed it to fruit punch runts to make Gary Coleman, bro, to the moon, dog. To me, that's my best strain. To me, that's the best one I'd have made. Now, to me, because I already know the little rule, not the rule, because I know, again, he could have did the exact same thing because he had the same shit. The jealousy wasn't his, but it was the same cut I had, right? The fruit punch runs is his. He could have hunted his own fruit punch runs and did that same cross. And he may still do that same cross. Who the fuck knows? And it'll probably be slightly different because it'll be a different phenotype. But my point is this. Me making that and then making Arnold Drummond, man, it's to the moon with that Arnold Drummond, because now I took two strains that I made and put them together, right? Because now can't nobody make that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because on the other side, Strawberry Frosted Donut is Lamosa and Fruit Punch runs. You see what I mean? And that's why I brought up what I brought up to Righteous. Because if we being technical about it, and that's the one thing that I ask Righteous when I get a chance, I know his black ass ain't here, and we'll discuss this on the show. I use 4 things. 3 of them came from Black G, right? So trip off this. Strawberry Frosted Donut is Fruit Punch Runs and Lamosa. Black G strains, right? That made Strawberry Frosted Donut. Then on On the other side, Gary Coleman, Fruit Punch Runs, Black G Strain, different cut of Fruit Punch Runs for sure. Use two different cuts, but same strain. I got the numbers labeled it, but anyway, Fruit Punch Runs and Jealousy, which was not his strain. I forgot where it was the real Jealousy. You can ask him where he got it from. It's the same one. But again, that's one thing which somebody could have made, and the other two strains is something somebody could have made. So that's four things, right? That made Arnold Drummond. But I would say Arnold Drummond is mine, right? Because I took put. But that's the point I was trying to make to Righteous. Because if you trace the shit back enough, that just means I could take one person's shit, four different things from one same person, and now I got something new. So I think it's just the same as using two things. It don't make no difference because once you cross the shit, it's yours. So that's how I feel about it personally. I get the whole thing of, oh man, I got two polyhybrids that's mine now because I actually did the work. But man, if we trace the shit back far enough, it's always somebody else shit because you got to start with somewhere. I just try to. I just knew from what I could tell at the time, I knew Black wasn't working with Fruit Punch Runs, and that's the reason that I fucking used it, cause I know he wasn't working with it. Now again, it's his shit. He do what he want to do, but even with Righteous, when I used Banana Beignet, right, to do that cross that y'all seen, I used it because I knew he wasn't gonna use it no more. He had already used what he was gonna use with Banana Beignet, I believe, in macaroni salad. I think. Now we had a whole different Banana Beignet, I think, or maybe we did. Now I can't remember. Y'all have to ask him. But again, that's why I think that when you make some shit, it's yours. You feel me? But I do get the mystique and how prestigious it is to make a poly hybrid that pop off and feel like it's really, really yours, but it's all the same shit. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta get off this motherfucker. My shit gone. Oh, shout out to the people at shout out to the good people at Nug Buddy. Right? Glass filter tip. Shout out to the good people at Nug Buddy. One day maybe y'all will sponsor me. I know y'all thought I was gonna say, yeah, for sponsoring this stream. Nah, I'm gonna start doing like they did on TNT. This stream is sponsored by nobody. But this ain't the one that to get sponsored no way, because this ain't no real stream. This just a nigga talking. They gotta fuck with that stone and streaming. Hey, here's what I'm gonna do too. Probably the beginning of next year. It's gonna be the same channel, but it's gonna be a stoned and streaming channel. Starting next year, we're gonna migrate everybody to that stone and streaming channel. The production will be better, everything will be better. That's when we taking shit to the next level. But it's not gonna be till 2025. To do that, we gonna do probably a massive ass giveaway to get everybody to come over there, where it'll be probably like a 2-3 week long giveaway to get as many people over there as we can. You know, it'll probably involve some yeah, I'm still on, bro. I was just getting ready to get off right now, but I told them coming the beginning of the year, we're gonna migrate everybody over to the Stone and Streaming channel. I already got it made and everything right now, but we're gonna migrate everybody over there, right? We're gonna do a massive ass giveaway over the course of 3 weeks or so, maybe a month. That's gonna involve sharing that channel to get people to come in that bitch. And that's how we gonna do that. And cause starting next year, we just gonna be on Stone and Streaming. Cause hey, I'd like for that shit to be professional, and I wanted to get separated from the shit I do, and I think that's a problem because I do other shit on this channel too. So when I do things like curse or say whatever, well, that affects Stone and Streaming too, and I don't want to do that. I would eventually like to get sponsored by somebody one day and get bigger and better. But when you come to this channel and click on this, you just see me sometimes talking shit. You don't even really see what it should be. So that's why starting in 2025, there will be a Stone and Streaming channel. But me right now, I'm finna jump off this bitch. I hope you heard me, righteous. If not, holler at me after the stream. I'm probably gonna be up for a hot 26 minutes until 8:30 my time, 6:30 your time. If you're on the West Coast, if you're on the East Coast, it'll be 7:30 your time. Anyways, I'm in the middle of the map. I ain't on no coast, unfortunately. So, shout out to y'all that showed up and popped in and popped out. Our numbers fluctuated a little bit, but hey, I can tend to just get a little talkative and talky. So, it's all good. Yes, motherfucker. You know what, man? I want everybody to be safe, man. I'm not gonna holler at none of y'all. See, it's only like 4 motherfuckers that made it to the end. So y'all don't get what I'm getting ready to say now. Hey man, look, listen. I want all of y'all, man, to have a good rest of the week. I'm not gonna hear from y'all. I ain't gonna lie. The 3 motherfuckers that's left, I probably will hear from y'all. But for the rewatch people, I'm not gonna hear from none of you motherfuckers until Sunday on Stone the Streaming, the same channel. So I want all y'all to be safe. I want all y'all to grow good weed. Do what you gotta do. Hey, and to this motherfucker specifically, hey man, happy wife, happy life. Who cares about your day being on Sunday? Nigga, catch the rewatch. That's why it's YouTube. D-Line, shout out to you for being here. Django, get at me. You know I'ma fuck with you with the OKC, but you just gotta remind me to probably go out next week. Shout out to all of y'all that came out. D-Line, Django, what's up, bud? Of course, D-Mike motherfucking Inu spoke his ass up. Farmer, we gonna tap in. Cloudy Days, thank you for coming through. Think I caught everybody, and if I didn't, my bad, I be high. It's all good. Y'all have a good evening. I'm finna try to give me just a tad bit of rest, y'all. Peace.